Hello guys, welcome back again. And in this video, we are going to learn how we can create a table, right, in a database. So till now, what we have done is we have just gone over here any database, and what we did was in the table we imported the data from our file, right, using the table data import wizard. Okay, but we didn't see how we can create a database using SQL query, right? So in order to do that, what we can do is we will just write create table, and we will need to put a table name. Okay. Now, if I put the table name as something like e-commerce data, let's say e-commerce, just keep it to e-commerce. Okay. And then I will put a bracket, and then I will come down a little bit, and then over here I can mention the column names. Okay, so what should be the column name? So first of all, let's say in e-commerce data I want to put a column name called order ID. Okay, order ID. Then for this order ID I will also have to put a data type. Okay, now what are data types, that I will say later, that I will discuss later, but as of now I will just put varchar in over here. Okay, and then I will put a comma, I will go down, and over here I will write, let's say, order status, right? Let me just try to write it, and here also I will just use the varchar, and I will use 10 here. Okay, I will close the bracket, and I will close the I will put the semicolon. Okay. Now, if I try to hit the run button, what will happen is it will create the table under practice. Okay. Now, do you want to create it under practice? That's what my question is. No, right? Because we should have a database. We should have a database called e-commerce that we have already created. We have created and we have dropped it as well, just to see how the drop works. But in here, what I will do, I will create again the database. Okay, so let me see if the database is created. Yes, the database is created. And then what I will do is I will just do use e-commerce. Okay, e-commerce. Okay, so I will use the e-commerce, and then here I will put e-commerce data. Okay, let's call it e-commerce data. And then if I run this both, what will happen is first this query will run, that will use the e-commerce, and then it will create this table under the e-commerce database. Okay, so I will just refresh it once, and then let's see whether this table is created or not. Yeah, the table is created, right? And now let's check. In order to check the table, what I'm going to do is I will put select all from e-commerce data, and then I will just try to. Okay, so you see, as of now, we have only two columns, right? But we don't have any rows. So we will see how we can use the rows as well. But before that, we will need to talk about the varchar, and that, not the varchar, all the data types, and that we are going to do in our next video.